guys, it's your boy here back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a style video. And the reason why we're doing this video today, because if you guys haven't aware of, but they just released the first chapter of DCKO, and my God, it was so amazing. But you guys will be hurt on who I'm not gonna say too much about that because someone very important, has passed on. That's what I'm going to leave as a hint. But if you guys do watch it, I would say watch it from Comic Explain. I just watched that video and oh my God, it was really amazing though. Which brings me to doing this video here today. And today we're going to be doing DCKO Superman. Alrighty? So let's get down to the style. Alright. As you guys can see right here, this is the style right here. Just a classic Superman fit, but it's a little bit more different though. But I'll break it down with the style for sure. So the first thing you're going to need is going to be the cape, which is the Conqueror cape. So this is pretty much from the the Star Road DLC. So you're gonna get this from, I believe, one of the missions. It comes on, I believe it comes with like, once you complete like either mission from the Alert, Duo, whatever, you get to have either pieces from the Conqueror, which is the cape. I would say this is the best cape, especially the way how it looks like in the comic book as well too. So highly recommend getting this. If not, there should be another cape. You can use the tattered tone cape as well. You can use that as well too as a substitute. Um, there's another cape as well which I'm familiar with. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but I think there was another cape as well. But if so, use the tattered the two-tone tattered cape or the Conqueror's cape. Let me put back the original cape that I had on. Where is it? There we go. Alright, for the chest piece, currently using Fuganot. There we go. So the Fuganot Counselor chest. So you get this pretty much from the Save the Universe. You can also get it from, I believe, from Dr. Fate or Fuganot, but it's going to be the enhanced version. No, it's from Dr. Fate. So you're only going to get that one from Dr. Fate, which is going to be the enhanced version. It's not going to be the regular version. But if you do have the material, which is the wet paint material, which is the best material if you're going to use for Superman, if you want to show that skin on the neck, I prefer we do that. Then yes, just get it for it. If you don't have it, then it's okay. You can still use it. Just put a material over it. And just leave the entire chest piece blue. For your substitute, if you don't have this chest piece, and if you don't want to show the neck reveal as well, it's gonna be the, where is it? Right here. You can use the asset panel. Use this one. But for me, I prefer it to be more like the GOAT himself, which is going to be this one, or you could use the high top, which is, where is it? Where is it? I don't think it's called the high top. H. I think that's H. High collar, yeah, so you can use the high collar. But the only difference between the high collar is that it makes the emblem a bit too small. So that's why I would rather prefer using the Fuganot, because the Fuganot Counselor, because it makes the emblem a bit more bigger. Okay. And then on with the hands. So the hands, which as you guys can see, like you notice in the comic, like or the pictures that you see him wrapped up, like has like boxing wraps. So pretty much this is the hands that I currently use. I would say this is the best hands, which you can get this from the Mogo DLC, not the Mournful Mogo, but the second one, which is I believe is the Fearful Day DLC. So you can get this the um, from the vendor, and if you already bought it already, you can unlock it with your replay badges as well. But I would highly recommend um, using these hands. For the belts, currently using the scoring of Ion, or I don't know how you say it, and the Scion of Ion. It doesn't matter, tomato, tomato. I use this belt for classic Superman. I would say that's the best one, the best belts that you could use for Superman. There is a better one as well too. You could use either this or you could use the Checkmate Informant belt. This one also works as well too. Works both ways. I would prefer using because right now I'm using the Royal Chroma, the red Royal Chroma, so that's why I'm using the scoring of Ion because it doesn't show that much of the white on the sign of Ion. I don't know how you pronounce it. See, it barely shows that any of the white. And then the legs, of course, you're going to use the Astro Slimline legs. So these are the best legs for Superman that you can use. You can also use this for Batman as well too. But we're not going to talk about Batman. We're on Superman, so we ain't going to talk about that. But yeah, so these are the best legs that you can use for Superman. If not, you can use the new Genesis legs as well too. So if you guys don't have this, you can still use the new Genesis legs. Still works out perfectly well. But for me, I prefer using the Astro Slimline. I feel like it's like kind of like a way more better and more textured version of the new Genesis legs. But hey, it's up to you guys. Lastly, you can use for the boots is the tall clean trim. So this one is like the remodeled of the classic tall tall trim, but I would recommend using this. You can get this from House of Legends as well. From Gentleman Ghost, I would say this one is way better than the classic one as well. I mean, if you don't have this one, then you can use the classic one, whatever you guys prefer to choose, but I would recommend using this one as well. And then for the aura that I'm using for the hands is the Gold Mercian Reactive Hands aura. So pretty much I got this from the booster bundle. But I'm gonna explain to you why I have these on the on the um on the hands. But I got this from the booster bundle. I'm pretty sure it's probably in. I'm pretty sure it's in the broker, but if it's not in the broker, it's probably gonna be in the booster bundle, which I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna be back or not for sure. So don't shoot the messenger. No, I'm joking. But the reason why I have the gloves like this is because of the fact that in the comic, um, Superman wears the wraps, but it's pretty much pretty much it has like the suns on them. I'm not too sure if you guys seen the picture of it. Like you see how the gloves are a little bit glowing. Those are the suns. Those are suns from like dead planets, and he pretty much wrapped them on the gloves. Sorry, spoiler alert. Bear with me. But it shows that. But I think, but yeah, but when I was watching the video, pretty much it was saying like it's just three suns from dead planets that he wrapped around on the gloves, so that can give him more of a boost. Which is why I put the aura like this. So yes, okay. And then of course the hair, obviously rocking with the sixth dimension Kryptonian ombre. Um, Pretty much you get this from You can pretty much get this from the what you call it, survivor mode. I'm not too sure when they're gonna bring that back, but this is the only hairstyle you can pretty much get from survival mode, which is the sixth dimension Kryptonian. Um, if not, if you don't have this, then there's other substitutes as well too. Usually people don't like this hairstyle, but it's literally the classic Superman hair, so who doesn't want to put it on? But for those who doesn't want to use this, you guys could use Atlantean Emperor as a substitute. Um, you can use the side part hair as well. This also works out for Superman as well too. But I preferably recommend using the six dimensional Kryptonian ombre. Okay. Now with the color codes. So here's the color codes for the blue, the skin, the red, and then this is going to be the black for the hair. All right. Just to pick quick spin around, pickaroo, and yeah. So yes, guys. So just want to say thank you guys for watching the video. I was feel like I wanted to do this video because I love the way how the first chapter of DCKO started off was really amazing, and I was like, you know what, I have to make the style, and guess what? I made the style for all you Superman lovers that wanna make Superman, add another addition to the suit as well too. Hey, go for it right now. But yes, that's all for today's video. Hope that you guys enjoy. Hit that like, subscribe button as well too. And hey, if you guys want to know about DCKO, either pick it up from a comic book store or watch like people like Comics Explain or other people, because now people are going to be posting up soon and YouTube. So yes, I would say watch it. Highly recommend it. But yes, guys, that's going to be all for today. I'll see you guys later on. Peace.